Hey y'all, so I'm back. So y'all, it is going to be, hold on. All right, y'all. So I had messed up my video. So it's going to be like two parts. It's going to be, the first part is going to be like showing y'all what I got from Walmart, and then the other part is going to be this part right here. Now, the bad thing is I forgot my bag in my mom's truck. So now I got to improvise. So I had bought a fresh bag of flour, because I like to use fresh flour, and I had got some oil because I like, you know, to fry my chicken and some fresh oil. So I do have leftover oil. I mean, I know my mom, she has shown me how to do the oil or whatever. But before we really get started into everything, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell beside the word subscribe, so y'all can be notified every single time your girl upload her video on Just Being Me with your girl Jessica. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and all that juicy good stuff. So yeah. So like I was saying about the oil, I had got some fresh oil because, like I said, I had went to fry my chicken fresh because I like to fry it fresh. But I did not. Like I said, I had forgot it in my mom's truck. So then y'all can hear Peppa Pig in the background for my daughter. So I do have leftover oil. My mom had showed me, like, maybe a while back when I was younger, like way younger, like in my teens, to basically, like, if you want to use like basically your old oil, cooking oil, you know, you basically drain it, you clean out your pot, this, that, the third, and you pour it back in. But you know, like the leftover, like the nastiness is going to be at the bottom, so of course don't pour that in. And I still have just a little bit of fresh oil left over. So what I'm about to do is show y'all how I make my flour or whatnot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all like I do my flour. So I basically dumped out my old flour. So yep, that's it right there. So I'm not about to wash it out or nothing like that. I mean, y'all can, you know, don't judge me. You know, I am eating this chicken. I'm eating this chicken. Now, if it was somebody else eating the chicken, I mean, it's really nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just you know, just flour. That's all it is. But I did wash my hands before I started this video or whatever. So I got my flour. I put my flour in. I don't go crazy on the whole flour situation. I don't do that. I just put in, you know, basically what I need, y'all. Excuse my background with all that going on back there. So got my flour in. So I'm gonna get all the stuff that I use. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. Oh, here we go. No, I'm so sorry. All right, so this, I'm gonna show y'all what I first started doing. I used some Slap Your Mama. So I just put it in there. I mean, you know, everybody does their own thing or whatever, but I'm just showing y'all what I do. And if y'all want to try what I do, you know, fantastic. Let me know if y'all do it. Please comment down below. So I just eyeball it, y'all. I really just eyeball it. I don't really try to overdo it because I use Slap Your Mama on my chicken already. And I know Slap Your Mama, everybody said it's like it's this Cajun seasoning on the container. See right there, Cajun. But I mean, it doesn't really have like that kick to it, like how you expect for Cajun or whatever. And I also do the seasoning all. Okay. Okay, so now this is how I used to do it. Okay, this is how I used to do it with just those two things. And that's all what I used to do. But now I add in the crushed red peppers in it as well. Now I do. I don't know why, but I just had started doing it like that. Okay, so now, like I said, with my old way, I show y'all my old way. Now I'm showing y'all my new way. Like I said, I've added in the crushed red peppers. And I stir that little heifer. Oops, sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I opened up my drawer. I'm so sorry, y'all. That was happening earlier. That's why it did what it did. It did what it did. I'm so sorry, y'all. So I just mix it up. I get a spoon or a knife or whatever, and I just mix it up. You know, get that seasoning all through there. So with my chicken, I already seasoned my chicken. I like to season my chicken like at least for like, be really honest, the longer it seasons in the refrigerator, the better it tastes. And I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Like, I did not know that until one day I had did it. And I'm not even going to lie, I was like always forgetting about it in the refrigerator. And I was like, oh, I'll just do it another day. Oh, I'll just do it another day. It's fine. The chicken is fine. It's in the refrigerator. Chicken is fine. It's in the refrigerator. I already had it seasoned and everything. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's in the refrigerator. Oh, it's fine. It's in the refrigerator. And I finally fried it. Also, I put my lid back on, so whenever I do shake it up in there. So when I finally had fried it, it was like maybe 2-3 days down the line. I finally had fried it, and I lied to you not, that chicken was literally the best tasting chicken I have ever done. Like, even my fiance was like, it had tasted so good. He was like, what did you do to it? I'm like, nothing. I just usually do my norm seasoning or whatever. He was like, well, whatever you did, it tastes really good this time. And I'm like, dang. So just leaving it in the refrigerator for like 5 days. I'm playing, not 5 days. So I'm like, dang, leaving it in the refrigerator for like 2 days. It made it taste like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, dang, it made it taste that good. So yeah, so I'm letting y'all know that right now. Leaving your chicken in the refrigerator, like seasoned, for like at least 2 or 3 days, and then you fry it, it's really good. Don't know why, but it is good. So, but me, I had seasoned it yesterday, and I had it sitting in the refrigerator since then. So yeah. So now we're moving on. So I showed y'all how I did my flour. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I put in what I do. I don't do the peppers. So I do the slap and the all seasoning. The seasoning all and the slap and hot sauce. Those are the only 3 things that I do for my chicken, and I season it. And that's that for that. So my next thing that I am going to do, I'm probably going to go ahead and do the oil right now, and I'm gonna just get that out the way, so when it's time for me to go ahead and fry, I can have it, you know, done and over with. So I'm gonna catch y'all like in a few. I'm gonna go ahead and do the oil, but I'm gonna show y'all all that good stuff. So okay, y'all, so I did my oil. It came out pretty decent. So I did that. I washed my what was that thing called? Whatever the thing called when you fry chicken, and I can't think of it right now. I washed that out because I like to wash it out. Definitely when I'm putting fresh grease in it. I don't know, it just gives like this wonderful taste to your chicken when you have, the pot is clean, you have fresh oil, fresh flour. I don't know, it just seems, it seems better to me. My opinion, you don't have to go by what I am saying, it's just my opinion. So my next thing is I got my chopping board. I have another chopping board, but I'm just using this one right now because of my other chopping board. I have my thing on it, so I'm just using this one right now. So I'm about to cut up my sausages and fry them up a little bit, and I'm gonna put my poke beans in. So I'm gonna do my sausages right now, and I'm gonna get my other little ingredients that I use for my poke beans. Okay, so now I'm about to go ahead and cut up my sausage. So what I use for my poke beans is I use sugar, regular white sugar. I don't know if sugar comes in any other color. I'm just gonna say white. I use brown sugar, but the brown sugar that I have is light. Yeah, light brown sugar, and that's not usually the one that I use. I just use regular brown sugar or whatever, but that's the only one that I could find. So I do the sugar, the brown sugar, also brown sugar. I do barbecue sauce, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. So right now I am cutting up the sausages. So I'm doing two whole sausages. I'm cutting them up right now, and I use the regular Roger Wood sausage. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody might use the same as me, or may use a different sausage or whatever, or like I use the regular sausage at that too. I don't use the spicy one. I mean, I guess the only reason why I don't use spicy is because I didn't grow up using spicy, and I don't know, I didn't grow up using it. So I guess you basically just follow what you do. You know, I guess you basically follow what you grew up on, which I was trying to say. So yeah, so I'm just cutting up the sausages right now. I just leave them round. Sometimes I cut them up in smaller pieces like this. Y'all can see that, in smaller pieces like that. Or sometimes, I'm just going to show an example. Sometimes I cut it I cut it even smaller. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Like if I'm using one sausage, then yeah, so that you can have more of the meat. But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But today I'm gonna just cut it in half since I was talking about it. I'm just gonna cut them in half today, but I used 2 whole sausages. I had 3 whole sausages left, but I'm gonna just use the other one, because usually what I do, I don't know if anybody else do this, but this is what I do, is I will fry up my sausage. You know, I'll cut it up like how I'm doing it now, but I'll leave it round, and I'll fry it, and I will get a side of ketchup and mustard, and I will dip my fried sausage in the ketchup and mustard. If y'all like to try something different, and if y'all are daring, try that. Let me tell you, my mom started me up eating that. Now at first I was like, are you serious? When I first saw her eating that, I was like, that is so gross. Who will eat sausage with ketchup and mustard? Like sausage, you eat that by itself, or you eat it with syrup. Some people probably don't eat it with syrup. I do. And the only reason why I eat it with syrup is because of my sister. Like, dang, did I ever do anything on my own? Which is so funny, but yeah, so I started eating syrup on my sausage because of my sister. My sausage, I eat it on my sausage, my eggs, and my bacon because of my sister. She started doing it, so I did it, and it tastes good. So I continue on doing it. But I'm telling y'all, if you are daring, or if you never tried it and you want to try it, y'all. Fry, cut up your sausage, whatever. I'm not gonna say whatever sausage, because it probably don't taste good with any sausage, like link sausage or like the flat sausages. I'm pretty sure ketchup and mustard wouldn't taste good with that. But I did mine with Rogerwood sausage. So yeah, like I said, if you're daring or you like trying new things, or you be like, man, I never tasted that before, but I guess I'll try it. Try it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, try it. So what I'm about to do now is rinse off my sausages. Make sure y'all rinse y'all stuff off. I'm pretty sure y'all do. I mean, whatever y'all want to do in your home, but this is what I do in mine. I rinse my stuff off, and I'm going to go ahead and fry it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have rinsed it off. So, and y'all excuse what I'm wearing. I mean, I am home. I am comfortable, and it's literally late at night for me. 9 o'clock is late for me, and I'm up here cooking for y'all. Yo, I am like low-key sleepy, to be really honest. So I'm gonna just set this to the side. It's just my cutting board and my knife. I'm gonna set that to the side. I'm going to wash that. I'm gonna wash that. Well, not really wash it because I have a dishwasher. But I'm putting in my dishwasher. I'm just continue on talking to y'all. Okay, so I got my sausages cooking up right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my baked beans. So the type of baked beans that I had got is the maple baked beans. So this one I had got the Great Value one because I went to Walmart and I didn't see the one that I usually get. I don't know the name of it, to be honest. It's the one that's in the brown can. I do not know. I want to say I don't know. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to try to say a name because I really do not know it. I just pick it up because that's what I grew up on. So I get that one. So I do have the Great Value baked beans. But you know, I'm gonna put my tang to it. Like I said, you know, my barbecue sauce, brown sugar, and my sugar. It will taste. It's gonna taste good. It's gonna taste good. So, like I said, I usually get the maple one. Y'all, the way how things are going lately, it's really hard to find certain things. Especially now in my area, it's starting to really grow now, so it's really hard to find things. Especially like if you go to Walmart in my area, you have to go literally early in the morning. That is the best time, in which Walmart opens up at 7, I believe. So that is like the best time to go. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Don't go in the afternoon because it's super duper crowded and the shelves are like half empty. Don't go late at night because that's when I went, was late at night. Me and my mom had went. It was like it was 8:30, like after 8:30. And I know it was late because they were saying that they were shutting like their middle door, like they was closing the middle door, and it was telling everybody in the store. So I know it was late. And that's when I had picked up that can. And I'm like, usually I get the other one. It's the brown can. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the brown can that I usually get. Like I said, I grew up on that one. That's the one I usually get. Like, they had the little smaller ones like this. But I usually like to get the can that's like that. Because I like baked beans and sausage. That's like one of my favorite meals. And my mom knows that. It's one of my favorite meals when I was younger. Poke beans and sausage is, people like to say that's the poor man meal. I have heard that plenty of times. It's like, oh, you like the poor man meal, but one of the greatest meals ever. So yeah, I usually get the brown can. Like I said, I want to say it's Butchers. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. That's sad that I don't even know the name of the can. I just pick it up and I go. But the only thing I do know is I get the maple one. I do like the maple. So that is one thing I do know, is that I get the maple one. So, and I know for sure they didn't have the maple but they had the maple in the, they had the maple in the smaller can, which that's probably like a single person or whatever, like in an apartment or something, or a house. But that's like, you know, it was just a small can that's gonna last like 2 days, maybe 2 days. If it's a man, it's gonna last, maybe last 2 days. It might be enough in there to last 2 days. Literally, y'all know what I'm talking about. The can is like that small, and I'm not about to sit there and get 2 of these small cans, and I can just go ahead and get the Great Value one that's like this, and that's the can that I usually get. So that it wouldn't even make sense. So I ended up getting the Great Value one. So y'all don't say nothing about me now. But I got the Great Value. I'm gonna put my little ting to it or whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my sausages cook. So my next thing that I am going to put down is my rice. Rice is simple. I'm pretty sure everybody does their rice basically the same. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. So my rice, y'all gonna be so, y'all gonna be like, really? What does she know? My mom buys my rice. And the reason why I say that is because of, I used to get, because I am a little cheap person, I was getting the Great Value rice. It was like more so like it's like the long grain, is the white rice. And that's the one that I was getting because I was just being a little cheap or whatever. And with that rice, I was doing okay with it. There was times when I was like not doing okay with it, and then there were times when I was doing okay with it. Sorry, my mom was calling. But yeah, like I was saying, with the rice, like I said, the rice that I was getting or whatever, I was doing okay with it. Like some moments it came out fantastic, and then some moments it didn't come out good. Like it just didn't come out too good. So my mom, when that happened, I can't even remember when it happened, when she had did it. I can't. I'm so sorry. I really don't remember when she had. I think she did it when I was pregnant at the time. Okay, so y'all see all that smoke or whatever. So that's my sausages. So I'm just stirring it up. Stirring her up. I'm about to put her back on the tap. So I think it was around the time I was pregnant. My mom had got me this rice. And I think it was like Dr. Brown. Was it Mr. Brown? Brown? No. Mr. Ben? I don't know, something Ben. I don't know, whatever. It's like the jasmine rice, I believe. Something like that. Y'all, I know, I'm so trifling. Like, I really can't remember the rice name. And I don't remember it because I don't have it in the bag. I have like this big bag of rice that I put all my rice in. So I just dump it in that bag and I just scoop it out and do whatever I have to do or whatever for rice. So I don't have the name of the rice to let y'all know. But I know it's like it's a brown rice. It's more so of a brown rice or whatever. And so my mom had got it for me one time before, and I put it in my bag. I threw it away, whatever. And I had cooked the rice. And my dude was like, what rice was that? I was like, I don't know. My mom had got the rice or whatever. He's like, whatever that rice was, you need to keep using that rice. And I'm like, why? He was like, that rice is good. He's like, whatever you did, he said, whatever that rice is, you need to continue on getting that rice. So every time I'm at the grocery store, I usually go to the grocery store with my mom. Don't say nothing. That's what we do. Me, her, and my sister, we all go to the grocery store together. Like, I don't know if it's like a bonding thing or something. I don't know. We all have our own grocery. We all have our buggy, and we literally go down each aisle and we go grocery shopping all together or whatnot. And I'm basically more spoiled. So my sister or my mom usually pays for my my grocery. Y'all gotta realize I am the baby. So, you know, I got it like that. So, okay. So like I said, I have my big old bag of rice, and it's right here. And I scoop it out in my bowl like this. Like, I don't measure it, no, nothing like that. Scoop it out, I put her up in there, and I close my bag up. You know, everybody has their own thing of how they do their rice, how they keep their rice, this, that, and the third. This is how I keep mine. So I'm about to go rinse it off, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I had rinsed my rice off. I put my water in my rice. So now I'm about to put some butter up in the butter. I don't measure because I know on here, in which I had realized that once I had got older, it shows like each teaspoons that's on the butter. I don't measure. I just get whatever amount and I just put it in there. That is what I do. That is how I do mine. So I did my butter. And if anybody's like ever thinking about like how you measure your water for your rice, so how I measure mine is what my mom had taught me when I was younger. I go by my second line right here on my finger. That's how I do it. But now since I had got older, I go just like in the middle between these two lines right here of my finger. So I go in the middle. I don't go right on it like how my mom had taught me back in the day. So I'm about to get my salt. So I do butter and salt for mine. You know, everybody's different. I'm just telling y'all what I do. But y'all, one time I did not have any salt. So, you know, I was literally too lazy to go to the grocery store to buy any salt. So then too, I keep mine on medium, which is 5. And then this is basically all that I have learned, you know, watching my mom cooking. So I leave it on 5. And then once the water is completely down, like I wait till my water is completely down. Like I don't see the little bubbles, boop, 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 boop. None of that. I just wait till it's completely down, and then I turn it down on 2. And then I let that sit for like maybe I want to say on 2 for like maybe 10. That's the smoke from the sausages. I maybe let it sit for like maybe 10-15 minutes like that on 2. And then after that I just completely cut it off, because you got to realize the heat is still there from, you know, from it being on. Okay, so my sausages is looking pretty good. I'm gonna try to let it cook some more. So I got my sausages still cooking. I got my rice on. So usually I like to wait till literally all my food is completely done and then move to frying chicken. But my dude now is on third shift, like second, third shift, and he gets off at 10 o'clock. So it is 9:23 to be exact. And I want to have all of this completely done by the time he gets here, so that I can have a nice healthy plate for him to eat. I love feeding him. Can't help it, but I do. I truly love feeding him, and I truly love giving him a plate that is so heavy. Like, it'd be so heavy he complains every single time. So, okay, so like I said, I'm gonna let the sausages go like maybe 2 more minutes. Then I'm gonna come back to the sausages, and hopefully it'll be done. Like I like for my sausage to get that nice brown to it, like you can crunch it or something like that. But I like for it to have like that nice brown, and then I like to add in my other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that go for 2 more minutes. Let my rice continue on going, of course. Like I said, I wait till my water is completely down. Then I turn it down to 2 for like 15 minutes. Let that sit for like 15 minutes. And then I turn it off completely. with my beans, once I add my beans into with my sausages and do all the other stuff that I put in there for my poke beans and sausage, I cut that down to 2 as well too, because from what my mom has always taught me, beans is basically already cooked. You're just basically warming it up. So I literally just turn that down completely down to 2 once I add my beans and then add my sugar, brown sugar, and barbecue sauce. I kick that bad boy down to 2 and I just keep an eye on it and keep it stirring. So I'm about to take y'all over to the frying section, right there. So stay tuned, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I just turned the fryer on to 400. Mine goes up to 400. Other people's might go up higher than that, but mine went up to 400. So I hear it, you know, crackling and popping and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna show you how my chicken looks. So this is how she looks with everything on it, the seasoning and all that good stuff. And like I said, I had let her sit for 1 day. So I unthawed it yesterday. I don't know what I was doing. I think I know I went to work. Whatever. So I had let it unthaw or whatever. And by the time I came back home, I cleaned her and I seasoned her and I just popped her right into the refrigerator. Now, I know one chicken that will taste really good is I have another bag of chicken that's in the freezer. Bag of legs. I had that. I have no clue how long I had that in the freezer. I had it in the freezer for like some days now, and that's seasoned. That is seasoned down. But I was going to pull that one out to cook it, but I'm like, I got the taste for, I rather wings or whatever. Everybody loves wings, so I'm like, I'm gonna do the wings. Then I had got these like from the pig for like $8. I don't know how many is in here. Oops. I don't know how many is in here. Maybe 10. Like maybe 8 or 10 pieces, maybe. I'll let y'all know. Maybe like 8 or 10 pieces for like what, 7? It was $7.50. I think it was $7.53. Like literally $7.53. But yeah, so like I said, I let her unthaw. I cleaned her, seasoned her up, popped her back in the refrigerator, and she's now out. Like I said, I got my grease over here crackling. Y'all know we had did the flour just a few minutes earlier. Now, the only thing, I love my house, of course, but the only thing, it didn't really bother me with how small my kitchen is. It's because when I first moved in this house, I really wasn't big on cooking. So I'm like, okay, the kitchen is fine. I'm not even going to use it like that because I'm really not a big cooker. But being with my dude, it was like, yeah, I need to cook. Like, he likes home cooked meals, which is understandable. You know, I'm not going to make him change of what he likes. So now it's like, I wish my kitchen was bigger. But God is in the workings, y'all. He is in the workings. I will be having me a bigger house. Y'all, I am claiming it. Like, literally, I am claiming it. I will have a bigger house next year. I'm claiming that in God's name, y'all. I am. But, so, I'm waiting for my grease to get the thing together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see if it's good enough for me to, go ahead and start frying. I'm going to bring my flour over here. And I'm going to go ahead. I usually pick, I want to say I pick either 2 or 3 pieces. I'm gonna see how it goes because I have this the basket to put it in, so I'm gonna see how it looks in the basket or whatever. And plus I like to keep it even, you know, so I'm gonna see how that looks. And yeah, so I'm about to see if it's good enough for me to go ahead and start. How I test mine from watching my mom. From watching my mom back in the day, I get some water in my hand and I just splash it in the grease. And I'm pretty sure y'all can hear like that crackling. That means she's ready to be to cook some chicken. You know what I'm saying? She ready. She ready. She ready. She ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to start putting in, you know, flouring up my stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add in my chicken and whatnot. Now, of course, I don't use my lid at this moment in time, so I just put her to the side. So I'm going to get my flour that we made. Now I know a lot of people use like, a lot of people do like mustard on their wings because they said it tastes better or something like that. I don't do that, of course. I don't do that. I don't do the mustard on my wings. I don't do that. I just, like I said, I already told y'all the seasoning that I use, and that's basically it. I told you what I put in my flour or whatever, and I put it in my container like this, and I shake it so it can be evenly floured. I go up and down, go front and backwards, side to side, front, backwards, side to side. Because I wanted to get, you know, really good and floured. So, you know, she's good and floured. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to put in 3 pieces. Y'all, it's like all up in y'all grill just now. So I was able to do 3 pieces in the fryer. So I'm gonna let that go ahead and fry up. I'm gonna go back over here and check on my rice and my pork beans and sausage, of course. Y'all, and I like to keep my kitchen clean. Like, I'll be wiping down constantly, especially like frying chicken and the greasy just flopping everywhere. Like, literally, I lie to y'all not, I literally constantly be wiping when I'm in my kitchen. Like, and to be honest, I get that from my mom because she used to do the same exact thing that I'm doing right now. So I know I had got that from her 100%. So yeah. I know I did. So I'm going to go ahead and put away certain stuff that needs to be put away. I'm going to wash off my my cutting board. My cutting board, I usually just wash it with my own hands with the soap that I have up here. That's what I do. Y'all don't have to do what I do. And let's keep in mind, I do have 2 cutting boards. I just showed y'all this one because I have this plastic one, and then I have a wooden one. I have a wooden one that I had recently, not recently, but I had that for like a little minute now. But yeah, I have the plastic one. The plastic one, of course, is my first one that I had got. But then I had got a wooden one like a few months ago because it's bigger. And I do cut up a lot of vegetables for my food because that's what my dude likes. He likes his vegetables in his food. So that's what I do for him. So like I said, I'm going to come back over here, check on the other food, and I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all, so she's still frying. She's looking really good frying. I checked on my other stuff. The rice is like almost done. The rice is almost done. No, it's not. The rice is not almost done. It's almost done. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this right for y'all. The rice is not almost done. I lied. It's the poke beans and sausage. Like I told y'all, once I add the beans in it, I just knock it down to 2. So usually I keep the beans on like the same amount of time I do the rice. Like once the rice is like completely down, once the rice is like completely down, like the water is completely down on the rice, so I will turn the poke beans completely off. So that's what I'll do, because like I said, the heat, of course, from it being on, of course, it's going to make it still be hot or whatever. So I'm about to do my little pan thing with some paper towels on it for the grease. I usually flip my chicken while it's in there. I bring it up, I flip it and put it back down to make sure that it's evenly cooked in there. So yeah, y'all, so now we're just waiting for the rice to be done, the poke beans and sausage, and continue on cooking this freaking chicken, man. Fried chicken, I swear, I think it takes like the longest. Like, to be really honest, I rather do like barbecue chicken in the oven, because I just put it in there and just go sit down and look at TV, and or in the crock pot. The best thing ever is the crock pot. You can put your food in there and you can go to bed. You can put that crock pot on low, let it cook overnight. I done did that plenty of times. I let it cook overnight, and yeah, man, there was plenty of times I didn't went to work for like a few hours, like 8 hours. No, not 8 hours. I'll be there for like maybe 5 hours, and then come home. Cause I leave it on low. But like overnight, I'll put it on high. Like if it's overnight, I'll put it on high, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll just turn it off. But like if I'm going to work or something like that, I'll put it on low. For like 5 hours. By the time I get home, it'll be like 6 hours. And I mean, it's done. Crock pot is the best, I swear to you. But I know my dude, he likes fried chicken. Who doesn't? And plus his wings. And that makes it even more better. So, yeah, y'all. That was 3 pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was right. 10. I said between 8 to 10 pieces. Look at me. Look at me. I guess right. Let me guess like that on the lotto. But, so I did 3 or whatnot. So I got 10 pieces, right? I then did 3. I'm going to do 3 more. And then my last one, I'm going to do 2 and 2. Because I don't really like to have a 1 chicken by itself. So, yeah. 3, then 3, and 2 and 2. So, yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and sit down for a minute. Okay, y'all, so y'all can see that the chicken looks pretty good and brown. So I'm going to flip her. Y'all don't look at me now. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay. Alright, so I had to flip it. Because usually, like, say I have it sitting in the back, and then I'll flip it on its stomach. So I let that cook for like a few more minutes. My mom has always taught me when your chicken is rising, that means that it's done cooking. So she looked like she's rising. Gonna get my hand towels ready for that to go around. Y'all, I swear to you, like this kitchen, like I said, I love my house. You know, this is my first home. This is the first home that I had bought. Oh God, embarrassed. But yeah, I was trying to put the hand towels up. Let me get y'all back right. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Y'all, I'm gonna have to pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. All right, so what was I saying? Oh, this is my first house. That's what I was saying. This is my first house. I never had stayed in an apartment before. Nothing wrong with the apartment. I was going to get me an apartment when I was young. I didn't even have no kids at all. I was going to get me an apartment, but I'm glad I didn't because of my job I was a temp at that time at my job. This job of mine. And so okay, the chicken is done. I'm gonna show y'all how she looks. So my chicken is golden brown, just like how I like. Got that nice little crisp. Got that nice little crisp on her. She got that nice little crisp. See y'all, it's nice golden brown. See that? Nice and golden brown, just like how I like her. So I'm gonna check my rice. My rice is down, y'all, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I said my rice is down, but y'all know what I mean. My water is completely down on my rice. So I turned it down to 2. And like I said, my poke meats is already on 2. So I'm gonna just leave it on 2. So that's the first batch of wings. But like I was saying though, and I have rewashed my hands too, because you know, touching all that stuff over there, you know, so I have rewashed her. So like I was saying, I was going to get me an apartment when I was young or whatever, younger. I was in my 20s, my early 20s, and I was going to get an apartment, but I didn't get an apartment again because of my job had ended up sending all the temps home. And at that moment in time, I was a temp at my job, which I'm still at the same job. So, so I didn't get the apartment again because of, like I said, they had sent all the temps home. So, yeah, so I didn't get the apartment again, which like I said, I'm glad I didn't, because like I said, they had sent all the temps home and I was one of the temps. So they had sent all of us home. So I didn't get the apartment again. So, you know, as I had got older or whatever, and my grandmother had passed away, so what I had did was I had rent her house. My mom was over her house, so I had went and told my mom that I was rented out. And I think I had told that story one time before. I'm not 100% sure. So I had rent my grandmother's house out. So that was like the first time I was actually really responsible of a home, which was my grandmother's home. And I did that or whatever. And I think I did that for about 2 years. I was in my grandmother's house for about 2 years. So then I was like, you know what? I want to get my own house. Everybody was like, why don't you stay at your grandmother's house and just, you know, pay it off and pay the house off and just basically build onto it. And I mean, that was, yeah, but I wanted to be my own. You know, it's a different feeling when it's actually your own, and then it was my grandma's. You know, it was just a different feeling. So I was like, yeah, but then I was like, no, but I was like, yeah, but I was like, no. So I came to the conclusion, I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So then I moved back in with my parents for just about a year, and I saved up, just like how I had said that on one of my videos, of what I had did to get my house that I am in right now. And yeah, this is mine, and I wouldn't change it for nothing. You know, this is technically my first home, my first house. Even though I lived in my grandmother's house or whatever for 2 years, but this is like actually my own. But like I said, I am claiming it in God's name that I will be getting a bigger house next year. The end of next year, I will be in a bigger house. You know, I'm claiming that. I am very much so claiming it. So, back to this chicken. So my rice, like I said, I'm gonna give my rice a few more minutes because I'm going to be fixing my dude's plate for work tomorrow. I gotta fix him a plate for work tomorrow, and yeah, fix his plate for work. And then I'm gonna fix him a good plate, a nice heavy plate, because he gets like three breaks. So I'm gonna fix him a good heavy plate for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he might eat tonight. I'm not 100% sure on that part because I did take him something to eat today. So I'm not 100% sure if he's gonna eat tonight or not. He might be too tired to eat. I don't know, but I know I am. I'm gonna eat one of these chickens. I know that for sure. But y'all, I am about to just go ahead and sit down and chill for a minute while this chicken here cook, and I'm gonna come back, get that chicken out, show y'all, and drop the next batch and sit down again because I am sleepy and it's like almost 10 o'clock at night. I am very much so sleepy. My little girl, she's sleeping. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and sit for a little minute and I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, y'all, so I am back. I had already turned these, so they are done. I'm gonna bring them up closer. I'm gonna bring them up closer so y'all can see them. So y'all can see the beautiful golden brown on them. See that? Nice and golden brown on that. Okay, so now I have 4 pieces left. So like I told y'all, I don't really like to, that's just my thing, y'all. That's just my thing. I don't know. That's just my thing. I don't like to have just one piece of chicken cooking by itself. That is just my thing. I don't know. That's just my thing. That's what I do. Y'all don't beat me up for it. Please. Please, I beg of you. So, like I said, I got 4 left. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 2 in at a time. I mean, it's not going to really change up anything. The speed of cooking or anything like that. It's really not. So, and 2, like I said, how I know my chicken is done cooking. Because like my mom used to teach me when I was younger. If the chicken is floating, that means it's done. So it is floating in the grease. Of course, y'all not able to see it, but they are floating. So I just go ahead and just scoop it up. And yeah, that's basically it. You'll see, nice and coated. They are nice and coated with that flour, you know. And I hope that y'all do try how I do my flour. You know, all the seasonings that I put in it. And I do hope y'all try the seasonings that I do for my chicken. And if y'all do, please comment down below and say I tried it. Please, I would love to see if y'all had tried it or not. Please comment down below and say I tried it. So I'm gonna let that go ahead and cook. My rice is done. My poke beans and sausage is done. So I'm about to fix my dude's plate. I'm gonna show y'all how it's gonna look. So I'm gonna fix that, and I'm fixing his lunch. So when he gets here, I'm gonna ask him if he wants a plate to eat before he goes to sleep. Cause it's like, let's see what time it is. It's 10:05, and he gets off at 10. Either 10, 10:30, either or. I'm not 100% sure. He had text to say I'm on my way home. That's what he said. I'm not sure, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm fixing his lunch right now. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till he gets here to make sure if he wants a plate to eat right now. So I'm about to do that. I'm gonna come back and show y'all how it looks. Okay, y'all, so it's steaming hot. I'm pretty sure y'all can see that. Steaming hot. So this is how his plate is looking. And this is pretty heavy. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna say something about it. So that's just a bowl for his rice and poke beans. I have another bowl over there for just his wings. So he can eat out of this for like a good 3 times. And then, I'll be right back. Alright, so I got her situated. My daughter, she was sleeping. But, you know, usually when she doesn't see me, she gets a little whiny, like how she is right now. And I'm going to give her some Tylenol, because I believe that she might be teething because she's gnawing like on her fingers a lot. And she's gnawing on her fingers a lot, and like she's really drooling a lot. And a lot of people saying like, oh, she's teething. So I'm going to give her some Tylenol to probably, if she is, that'll ease her pain. If she's not, then I mean, Tylenol doesn't hurt. We all know that much. So now I'm about to do the chicken part. It's I got 10 pieces. I probably put it in 4 pieces, because with him, he likes to eat, of course, a home cooked meal for work, for lunch, but then he doesn't like to eat a lot because it makes him sleepy. So, like I said, with the poke beans and sausage, he can eat off of that a good 3 times at work. And then like the chicken, I probably just put in like 3 pieces, so he can eat a chicken, a wing, every break or whatever. And plus his breaks is not even that long. His first break, I want to say 10-15 minutes. His lunch is 30, and then the last break, I think it's either 10 or 15 minutes. So you really don't have a lot of time to actually do what he got to do. So that rice and poke beans will be enough, way more than enough. Like I said, I'm just going to give him 3 wings and just call it. I'm going to find out if he wants to eat tonight or whatever. Like I said, I know I am going to eat on a little something. And I'm probably going to give her something as well. Probably give her some of the poke beans, or like some of the meat off of the chicken. I have been feeding her, basically whatever I eat, I feed her as well. But yeah. So yeah, I'm about to do that, and that's basically it. So I'm about to do that. Be right back. Alright, so this is how the wings is looking. And his thing, y'all, this look like Hong Kong chicken. Well, Hong Kong, if y'all from Charleston, South Carolina. This look like, literally, y'all, that is crazy. That's the Chinese people chicken. Y'all be right back. Okay, y'all, so look who wants to say hello. Asia. Say hello. 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 I'm gonna do a thumbnail. Cooking with, y'all see, she acting like she all teary-eyed. This girl. Cooking with Asia and mommy. Smile. As soon as I did a thing, she turned her head. Cooking with Asia and mommy. But so yeah, we waiting for this chicken, waiting for this one or whatnot. Like I said, my rice and poke beans is done. I have 2 more pieces of chicken to go. And y'all, that is it. I am going to go ahead and finish frying this stuff up, y'all. And that is it. Y'all, this has been an hour long. I am not going to hold out much longer. Y'all already see how everything had came out. Y'all already see how the chicken had came out because I packed his lunch. Y'all already see how, you know, everything is. Y'all see how the rice and the poke beans is. Y'all see how the chicken looks. Y'all see everything looks really good. And I guess we're going to end it with Asia looking at y'all like, who is you? That's how she looking, like, who is you? Who is you? But y'all, excuse how we look. We just home chilling, basically trying to get ready for bed. Y'all, I am like dead sleepy. I don't even know why I'm sleepy, but I am. But I love y'all very, very, very much. Asia loves y'all as well too. Y'all, please make sure y'all subscribe. Please, y'all subscribe. Y'all, on one of my videos, I literally have like maybe 3,000. I didn't check it lately. Last time I had checked it, it was 2,400 people had looked at it. Y'all, all the people that had looked at that video, please, y'all could have subscribed and y'all could have had help us out with our family. We're trying to become bigger, y'all. But please, y'all, if y'all looking at this video, please subscribe to the channel. Just being me with your girl Jessica. Of course, y'all gonna see baby Asia at times. Of course, y'all gonna see my son. Maybe not that much because he's a boy and he's getting older now. So, you know, y'all know how that is with these boys. But y'all, please subscribe. Please share. Please like. Please comment down below. Please, please, please. Asia saying please too. Please subscribe to my mommy's channel. But we love y'all. And we'll see y'all at the next video.